Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making pita bread. Here I have 11 ounces of flour, all-purpose flour, with 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and I used extra virgin Greek olive oil and half a cup of water. All we have to do is stir this until it becomes a dough. If the dough is too sticky, just add a little bit of more flour. This is how the dough is supposed to look. See, it's not sticky, because if it gets sticky, you just add a little bit of more flour until it gets to this way. And then you just put it in the refrigerator to set for 30 minutes. And then in the counter, you put some flour and you roll it out, because this we're going to fry it in a cast iron skillet. Here, to go with the pita bread that I'm making, I'm going to make a black bean burger. Here I have 2 cans of black beans that I have drained, and I'm going to season it with garlic powder, smoked paprika, Italian seasoning, a little bit of ketchup, 2 squirts, and you could use tomato sauce or you could use a salsa for this, because it'll give it some flavor. And we're going to make this into a burger. You could add some breadcrumbs, 1 cup of breadcrumbs, or 1 cup of rolled oats. Either one is fine, because that'll combine all the beans together and make it into a burger. After the beans are seasoned, you can use a potato smasher to smash it, or you can just smash it with the fork. And once it is all smashed, you can add 1 cup of breadcrumbs or 1 cup of rolled oats, or you can add them both, half and half. This is how the black bean should look. You can leave it a little chunky so it could have flavor. I added a little bit of rolled oats and some breadcrumbs. You want it to be thick, and you don't want it to be too watery or too dry. So like that, you can form the patty for the burger and then fry it in some Greek olive oil or any olive oil that you like. Now here we're going to make the black bean burger patties. You make them as big as you like. And this is the way I'm forming it. I form it into a ball, and then I press it down with the palm of my hand, and I make it the size I want, because this we're going to cook it with Greek olive oil. You can use any olive oil you want, avocado oil, as long as it's extra virgin, because it gives it much more flavor. And this is how I make the patties. And as you see here, it has some chunk of black beans, because I like it chunky. Here are the bean burgers I just made. One tip, save a little bit of the liquid from the can of beans, because if they get too dry, you can add 2 tablespoons of the liquid, or if it gets too sticky, you can add a little bit more of breadcrumbs, and then you can form the patty. This is the dough for the pita bread. I added a little bit of extra virgin olive oil to it, and now we're going to cut it into 4 pieces. Here are the 4 pieces, and we're going to roll them into a ball and flatten it out. You use the rolling pin for this, and you make it to however size you like. After you roll the pita bread, this is how it should look. See, it should look like this. And then you're going to get a cast iron skillet with a little bit of olive oil and just toast it until it's golden brown. It'll take like 2 minutes on each side. Make sure that the pan is hot when you put this in. Here in the hot cast iron skillet, I put some extra virgin olive oil, Greek, and we're going to let it cook 2 to 3 minutes on each side, because you want to make sure that the black bean burger is cooked. Not well done, but cooked. Here's how the black bean burger should look. It should look a little charred and crispy. Now in this hot skillet with Greek olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, I'm going to fry the pita bread. It's going to get bubbly in the middle. Just fry it until it's golden brown. This is how the pita bread should look like. Here is my black bean burger filled with green leaf lettuce, tomatoes, and vegan feta cheese on a homemade pita bread. I hope you like this recipe. Enjoy.